Relax, sit down. Coming out of PE town. One drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver, get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot!
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot!
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino shot.
Gino shot!
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot!
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot!
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gino Spot in St. Francis Bay. Aren't you lucky? We've got a braai going in the background, which I think is a marvelous addition to Gino Spot. And I think from now on, we're going to do all the Gino Spots here at Gary de Bruin's place. We're here with Gary. We're not even going to introduce you yet, Gary. You're going to keep quiet there in the corner because we are introducing our sponsors, which is Opinion. Right at the bottom here, you can see Opinion. They are our accountants. And also, they are agri guys. So if you, as jy 'n plaasboer is, dan moet jy daar by Opinion gaan praat. Want hulle is baie goed met die plaasgoeders en die dairy farmers and Lord knows what else. So if you are a dairy person or a farmer, you need to be in touch with Opinion. Otherwise, all the other farmers are going to do much better than you. And then, and also Fisher Leads, of course, which we will I'm sure I'll speak about tonight as well. Gary de Bruin, we have our guest here in the studio, and I think we need to do a little introduction because we can't have Gary even speaking without his introduction. And we did, especially a little while ago with my bongos. I did it with my bongos. Let's do it.
Ooh, welcome to the show. Now it's your time to shine. We're gonna have a like a chat tonight. Another good time.
There we go. My bongos and my congos. Welcome, Gary de Bruin.
Thank you, Gino.
Finally, we got you on the show. You know?
Live audience here.
I know, live audience as well. In the way. Fantastic. You know, it's taken a while to get you on, and it took till your retirement. Well, we're going to find out tonight if it's really a retirement or not. We don't know for sure. But to get you on the show, Gary.
Thank you very much.
I know.
As one of your previous guests said, who worked for me at the time,
Yes.
I was too shy. I don't think she was exactly right. There's a time and place, and now's the time.
Samantha, I know, yeah, what a legend. Samantha Mountford, she was one of the survivors of the Oceanus accident. That was actually very interesting.
And also a survivor of working for me.
Yes, I know. I know, and you've just retired. You've just sort of stepped out of Fish and Eat, which was really your life. Up until then,
yeah, the last 13, 14 years.
Wow.
And it was a great time.
Yeah.
In my career.
Yeah.
And many people to thank for that. And and I just felt the time was right.
Yeah, I know, to come and talk about it, because I mean, I think when you're in it, it's a different feeling, you know. I mean, you've only it's what was the 1st of March, wasn't it? So it's been a month.
Yeah.
Since you've been out of work.
A very busy month.
I know, I'm sure. I'm sure you have. You've been to Zambezi. You've been You've been all over the place already since then, and a bit of time to kind of relax and. Yeah. Well, you're supposed to chill, but have you been chilling?
I have actually.
Okay.
You know, and a nice play on words.
Yeah.
You know, Chill
Yes.
Beverages.
Yes, of course.
It's actually the company name. A lot of people, depending on the demographic, would know it as Fitch and Leeds or Score Energy Drink,
Yes.
and Chateau Del Rey. But I just think, you know, there comes a time in any business, and where a couple of our business partners decided there was a time for new people to take over and take it to new heights.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they will. And I've done well out of the business.
Yeah.
And like a lot of our partners. So and I'm looking at other things that can keep me interested you know, as we move into
crazy.
the product.
Well, before we even get there, I think let's delve into a little bit of the history, your history side. The comments, if you got comments, yes.
Already?
We might have to, you might have to put them up on that PC. Oh, no, you can. I think the comments will come up here. There we go. It says, Pat Grebe says, how's it, Gary de Bruin? Going to be an awesome evening. Lovely to see you, Pat. We can check the comments from up here as well. We've got although we've got our braai going, Gary's going to be doing a bit of a braai later. I think we're going to have a bit of a couple of chop and dop. Yeah. Special memories flooding back. My late husband worked with Gary. Is that right?
100%. Dave and I actually worked. We worked together in the days of Smith Beecham and Smith Klein Beecham, and yeah.
Is that GlaxoSmithKline?
It's now GlaxoSmithKline after 2 mergers, and and Dave, good guy. Sorry he's not with us.
Yeah, I know Pat often every now and again pops on as well. Lovely to see you there, Pat. And I don't know, let's have a look. Moraine Moss. Good evening. Looking forward to looking good, Gary de Bruin. So good to have you on the show. Yes, because of course Moraine is on quite a few times.
Yeah, Moraine also. Thank you. You know, she's one of these special ladies who works the events and has always supported our brands, and thank you for that, Moraine.
Yeah, and of course Moraine I always think about Jacques de Koning with Moraine, and we actually picked the picture that we got of you of the thing. I think was a picture with a picture with Jacques as well, which is amazing. Right. And I didn't know that you knew Jacques as well. I mean, I remember that particular gig that we did at PE Golf Club that time, and because I played with Jacques quite a lot with his with the band.
The only time I really know Jacques is when he's playing on the stage.
Oh no, no, he's a good guy as well. And also yes, please talk to us in the comments if you are there in the comments. Say how's it. Let's see where you are, what you're drinking, and let us know if there's anything you want to know as well. And okay, so let's go back in the history books. Then we'll sort of catch up as we go along. Born and bred East London, I think.
Slummies, yes.
Slummies.
Yeah.
Gugompo.
That's it.
You know?
So went to Crewe Primary.
Crewe, yes.
Then went on to Cambridge High. I loved my school years.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Maybe for all the wrong reasons. I love sport.
Yes.
And I could have spent a bit more time on my academics.
Oh,
But if I look back in life now, I'm happy.
I think we could all spend a bit more time. There's only a few of us who really concentrate on that. My favourite subject was break times. You know, a bit of a social. Were you also a social being?
100%. You know, I remember the days of numbers.
Yes.
And most East Londoners will remember that.
Yes, numbers.
And in various locations, funny enough.
Yeah. Beachfront was the first.
Papagella, and then out to Beacon Bay, and I think they were out at King's.
What's the
old King's Hotel for a while too?
Really?
Or in that precinct.
Queen's, and I know the Queen's Hotel is. Where's the King's?
The King's Hotel was pulled down. Remember? I'm going back a while.
Okay.
You know, but we're similar age.
Yeah, we are.
Should remember where the King's Hotel was. But it was just up from the Kenaway Hotel.
Oh, okay.
Close to the Osners.
Yeah, okay. There.
Yeah.
All right. And I remember, I mean, so you said there was another one in between. So there were Beach and then King's...
Beacon Bay.
It was a Beacon Bay, yeah. That was the last spot, I think, that I remember.
They were there a long time.
Amazing that East London can have such literally one of the best clubs in the country for so long.
Yeah.
Hey?
You know, you talk about clubs. Yeah. So that was more of a jaw club.
Yes.
Music, dancing, whatever. Some fighting, but
it's East London.
But when I grew up there, East London was a big club town from a sports point of view.
Oh, right,
Cricket, rugby, hockey, squash, you name it.
Yeah.
The clubs, and I go through them. Cambridge Club, where I was a member for through my high school years, and then the short time I stayed after high school. Yeah. Before I moved on to, I wouldn't say better places, but places that directed me, in my life. And and you had old boys, you had Hams, you know, Kids
Yeah.
Beach.
Hamilton's,
cricket,
that's it.
Hamilton,
Yeah.
and then the police were a strong sporting
Yeah.
club. And it was really so nice. And there are guys who are still around. They'll be in their 80s.
Yeah. Jeez.
But, you know, who I remember playing 7th team cricket at Cambridge Club with when I was in those days, Standard 8. And,
Standard 8, grade 10.
Grade 10, yeah. And, you know, I looked up to those people because I was this youngster and slowly moved up from the 7th team to, you know, eventually play for the first team under Emerson Trotman.
Wow.
And he was a fantastic coach, good club man, played for Border for a long time.
Okay.
But
Was he at the school?
No.
Or was that the club?
The club.
Cambridge Club.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was that time in my life. I spent a lot at clubs, playing sport, and I remember Buffs. There was another club.
Buffs Club. I've done so many gigs there. You know.
There was an old family friend of my folks, Gus Mauer, used to play DJ at those at Buffs and all that, and there was always a vibe. So I think a lot of people, those who remember it from, you know, who might be tuned in, certainly will come up with a few comments of what
the
good fun
clubs
we
in
had.
East London. You know, and I think PE was quite similar in I mean, I always Fires often comes on the show, or Mike van Vieren. And he was at VP Club, and then there was and there was a big warmer, little warmer. You know, all the different and the tennis clubs. A lot of sport going on in those days, and I wonder if it's continued. I mean,
I think what I've heard of late, certainly in East London, is that there's not a lot of those clubs playing the amount of sports they used to.
Yeah.
But. I think time moves on, you know, Varsity Cup has taken over, etc., etc. But I just want to say I was never a cricketer in the level of, at the standard of one you just mentioned.
Fires,
Kieran, Flum Michal.
Yes, Plum.
Those guys. But I certainly remember facing Kenny Watson once in a Premier League game at Buffalo Park. Yeah. And it was actually the first time I put a helmet on.
I'm not surprised.
That was about 1988.
Wasn't Kenny Watson one of the guys that used to that played rugby and cricket for?
I'm not sure about that.
I think I don't know if somebody can correct me, but I think Kenny Watson was. Oh, no. It was just cricket, because he was EP cricket with Fires.
That's it. Yeah.
It was. I'm trying to think of the name now. The guy I'm thinking of who did rugby and cricket. There were a couple of those guys.
There are a few great names. Yeah. Are you thinking of someone in Port Elizabeth?
Yeah. I think Kenny Watson, but Kenny Watson's in my mind now, but I can't. Somebody will be able to tell me.
There's another very good sportsman in Kenny McEwen.
Kenny McEwen, yeah.
I'm not sure he played both, but he certainly. I see Kenny from time to time in Plett, and and he's a decent golfer.
Oh, really? He's doing well.
To mention, everyone knows his cricketing prowess.
Cricketing prowess, because he was also played with Fires as well. Yeah. I think it was Kenny Watson that might have been rugby and cricket together. I don't know, somebody can correct me. Yeah. Comments here. Let's have a look at some of the comments. We'll just have to have a look. Oh, Warren Hartland. How's it, Warren? There's another legend from Chill Beverages.
Yeah. Warren's dad would make far bigger fires. That's why that comment's made.
It's roasting my back, I can tell you that. It's fantastic. Hello, Gary from the Irish Flow. And Flow and Rab, what's that?
Flow and Rob.
Oh, Rab.
They are Irish friends who we've got to know over the last 6 years or so.
Oh, lovely.
They're actually out in South Africa at the moment. They're
lovely.
down. I think they're somewhere in the Karoo at the moment.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful part of the country.
I want to tell you,
Rob.
As much as he likes South Africa, we love Ireland. And they are very hospitable people, and I'll touch on that maybe a little later.
Oh, lovely. We talk about some Ireland. There we go. Oh, is it Roche?
Roche, yeah.
Roche Walters, exceptional individual. Oh, we know that at a remarkably true measure of greatness lies in the ability to elevate others. You're so right. Investment in her life, she's saying. Investment in her life and providing me the opportunity for
life, yeah.
Oh, is it him? Oh, it's Roche.
Roche.
Oh, there he is there. I
And
see
I'm
him.
sure you'll know Roche. He's from this part of the neck, woods, Humansdorp. And
Humansdorp.
He's a great lad, and I think he'll go far. He's super confident.
Lovely.
But thanks for the...
Whereabouts is he now? Where is he based now?
So he's now working for Chill. He's done a few things on his own.
Side.
And he actually works in the marketing department, but travels the country a lot.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I really wish you everything of the best, Roche. You're a good man.
Talented chap. There we go. So ready to go. And I think you were director of Chill for what is, I don't know how many years a director
13.
for, but 13 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time, and lots of people would have come through the company. And I know you certainly make everybody feel sort of not welcome, but you relaxed around you as well.
I think one of the key things about this team that I over time, and if I go back, I worked with Chill for a year before I joined them permanently.
Okay.
I look back at how we started here in Port Elizabeth with a sales team, a national sales team of 3 people. Myself and 2 others.
Jeez.
And one was an admin clerk, not an admin clerk, an administrator.
Yes.
Claire Jacobs and Mark Mitchell.
Claire, I remember Claire. Yes.
But we started here, and I was actually driving through Newton Park the other day, and I was thinking about the 4 different offices we moved through as the business group. And to being a team of around 70 odd now, nationally. And I really, the team that was around me were the way I felt about them was if I empowered them, they'll do a good job. And most of them have been around 10 plus years. I have no doubt that the new leadership will continue and incentivize them and build them.
But you say empower people, and it's easy to say that to empower people in the company, but to actually do it is another story. And I really do think you got it right, because if you didn't, they wouldn't have stayed. And I see there was a low turnover of staff. If I look at Andy and Jamie and the guys,
sure. I think we created a bit of a, not that it was a family business, but a family vibe. And you've been to a couple of our conferences. No better person to have to get the vibe going. And just one thing I want to say about Gino is this new. If you go onto YouTube or any of them, and I want you to explain a bit of it, but I'm a piano drumming, solo drumming over the, so you're good at, the age of classics and
the rock stuff.
And,
but I'm a piano, it's just gone crazy online, and as a Gen Xer, so we don't quite know how to handle this social media attention, which just literally blew up, on my phone and my thing, and we'll still be working with that.
Good.
This I'm a piano and gom and Afro house stuff. If you haven't seen it yet, pop it, have a look at it. It's just crazy, and I'm actually enjoying it. It's got me into house music as well, which is another thing, which I always said was within the Chill Beverages. So Chill Beverages is the holding company, and then all the brands that go underneath that. What were the first ones that you started with?
First was Score Energy Drink,
which
is our biggest brand.
And then so that was the first one that really started.
First, and then Fitch and Needs. We tried tried many, failed.
Yes.
11 other brands, 12 other brands that didn't work. And then Chateau Del Rey, which was a sparkling wine in a can, did well for a while. But overall, you know, we're not this multinational company.
Yeah.
It was great to, you know, have a factory in Stellenbosch that could produce quality brands.
Juice,
And really it was up to the NPD team, the marketing team, to come up with
to build
good
these things.
ideas and things, and then the sales team to effectively get out there and execute.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a chapter in my life that I certainly enjoyed every single moment.
When was it? I mean, I love, you know, within business, and I'm sure that you get. I've never been in corporate, so I don't know corporate well. You know, I've been involved in medical aid side for a while, and it gave me a different perspective on things. But the stuff that excites you, like when things really started going well for Chill Beverages. I mean, I presume. I mean, looking from the outside in, Score must have done well. But I'm thinking of like the Fitch and Lead stuff, the blue tonics, the pink tonics, and did those take off?
Yeah, look, what put Fitch and Leeds on the map actually was a pink tonic.
Okay.
And
it's Philippa's favourite, she says.
there's some good stories behind, you know, which I won't go into now, but you know, why we launched it, and but it was different. And blue tonic we launched, and you know, since then we've tried various different flavors.
But it seemed to get the market of those coloured sort of.
Well, nobody drank
tonics,
pink
those
drinks.
different.
Remember?
Yes.
There was something like, you know, we don't drink pink drinks. Period.
Yeah.
And maybe a decade later, suddenly
everyone's got them.
So,
everyone's doing it. So it must have been exciting when that took off, though.
It was. And you know what is I think more exciting is seeing the people, how they embraced it. I'm talking within Chill.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and to see it growing, that just gets people motivated. And then, you know, out there doing activations and tastings and the like. And we had a specific strategy at the time, which would take me more than an hour to
explain,
but it really was good. And again, I can only thank this wonderful team that worked around me.
Yeah. I mean, there were two Justins that I worked with over the years as well. Because the cocktail Justin was Justin Smith, I think was originally.
Yes, yeah.
And then you, Justin.
And Justin Moore.
Justin Moore, and who came
Jody.
from carpet, the carpet business. I think he came from old Justin, and he's been such a legend, and I think he's done well.
Yeah, and he built good relationships with customers in the on-con trade and. Especially in the PE area.
Yes, he's a lovely guy. He's just you know, I think you've got to have that in your makeup, in your personal makeup. You've got to be that person that links with people.
I think with Justin, the thing that stands out for me is that he's a nice guy, but he's not a pushover.
Yeah, so he can say, I said, this is not, but also in a nice way, I suppose. It's the way you deal with people, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. But you know, I want to touch on something else too, because I mean, you know, we grew this business. So Fitch and Needs was majority of our business. Was up in the Gauteng area, and that which is good. Score was the other way around. That being the first brand, we grew along the coast, Western Cape, Eastern Cape, KZN, and then people saw what we were doing. So, and launched brands, and eventually became flooded that category. But going back to Fitch and Leeds was although small percentage contribution to the business. Even in East London, it took off. So
amazing.
People were talking about Fitch and Leeds.
Okay.
That really is special there. From where, you know, your hometown.
Yes, that's fantastic.
East London, there's some great restaurants and that. So you know, we focused on them.
And was it on-con and off?
On consumption, off consumption. You know,
off-con.
There's also on-premise and off-premise.
I've never understood what the hell was going on with that stuff. But the relationships with the restaurants and the relationship with
It was
with
very
the pubs.
important with the Fitch and Leeds brand. You know, and then we launched into 1 litres to really take on the opposition.
That's
and that's where the
basically
growth has to come.
in Spa and Checkers and those
Well,
places.
yes, that's where it is, but we need to get into, you know, that was, and sure, the strategy going forward will be to get into more other segments of the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, so we've moved now from the history. I want to go back again. I want to go back. I want to find out about East London. You started Crew Primary, and do you ever remember having derby days with Clarendon Park?
Yes.
Yeah. We might have played rugby against each other, you know.
Don't think so.
Maybe
I was in the 80s.
The Clarendon Park was never really good about with the rugby, you know. Let's just be honest. But I remember those Crew Primary derby days. We used to love it.
Yeah, no, listen, Crew Primary in those days was, and I'm sure it still is, a very good school.
Yeah.
And you know, from there it was a feeder to Cambridge.
Yeah.
I have to say this, Selborne. And you know, whenever I tell people, you know, they ask me, where did you go to school? Where are you from? No, I'm from East London. Oh, did you go to Selborne? I say, no, Cambridge.
Cambridge. You would have been Stirling as well, you know.
Yeah, in those days it was commercial.
Okay. Because you know, East London is kind of like PE in a lot of ways, and one of those things is good schools.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good schools in East London. And bringing up children is good in East London. It's good in PE.
Yeah, look, I'll tell you about Gay, my better half.
Yes.
Being an educator.
Yes.
You know, I dragged her. I want to tell you, she was very happy. Not happy at the time, but happy now. But I dragged her from Benoni to Port Elizabeth.
They know the Benoni specials. We know them.
Yeah. But being an educator, and we moved back, and those days I was in corporate, and we were back 9 months. She said, no, she's going to, wants to move back to Port Elizabeth.
PE.
The education is better, it's a better lifestyle
for the kids.
And everything, and that was a big surprise to me.
Oh, really?
But so, in a way, she pushed me to go on my own.
Yeah.
You know?
No, look, there's one thing about your life and your thing is that your wife, Gay, is got. She certainly knows what she wants and she's no pushover either.
No, not at all.
So
I gave her what she wanted by moving back from Johannesburg in those days to, the second time round to Port Elizabeth. But she does push her luck sometimes. Other things. But you know, I also wanted to go back to my time.
What did your folks do? I mean, how did they end up in East London?
They were born and bred.
Okay, the de Bruins in East London.
My dad, he was a fitter and turner on the railway.
Oh wow! Okay.
Very, very handy with his hands. He could do anything.
Yeah, engineering stuff.
Yeah, but
my dad was a tool maker, and it's the same thing.
Yeah,
they can make anything.
He could. I mean, once I never forget, he had a prang a guy, hit him up the backside, and he had old Cortina, and went to the scrapyard and bought another one, cut it in half, and put it together. And you know, at the time, I want to tell you, at the time, I thought, that's strange. Yeah. And will it work? Well, it worked. And that's how good he was, you know. And I've got a brother who's followed in his footsteps. Really? He can do all that kind of thing, and I'll touch on that just now. Yeah. But and then my mom, most people will remember Faye de Bruin from Bear Shoes in East London. Okay.
Well, are there any people from East London remember Faye de Bruin from Bear Shoes? Bear Shoes?
Without a doubt. So Bears, B-E-H-R-S.
Oh,
it was Bears and Co. at the time. Okay. But she worked for them for, I think it was 53 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
You could do that in those days.
Yeah.
It's like I think people move on so quickly now, as opposed to back then.
But I mean, I'll tell you, people will know. Remember buying school shoes for their kids from her.
Barter toughies.
And all that. So and then I got 3 siblings. 2 sisters in between. Yeah. Sharon and Teresa, and then Daryl, my youngest, who's
Daryl's
brother
here.
who's just moved to St. Francis.
And here he is, yes. He's here in the
he's sitting
studio
there.
audience tonight as well.
So
fantastic.
Daryl has got a unique talent,
Yes.
and is very good at, and it was his hobby, and I now want to make it into something he can do well with.
What's that?
And his hobby has been building, refurbishing old vehicles, 50s.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he's just finished a Mercedes-Benz 190 SL
Beautiful.
Boxer, I think it is.
Okay.
From really not in good nick to
A 190
Super
SL.
car.
That's an old shape stories. Old,
yeah, long bonnet.
Oh man.
So he's very special in that way.
Well, I'm putting out a notice to Daryl because I've got a 1956 Heinkel bubble car that needs to be refurbished.
I haven't a clue what that is,
It
but
is-
he might know.
It's a little. It's called a cabine. It's a three-wheeler that was built in just after the war by Heinkel, who was the he was he was the German guy who built all the Heinkel aircraft that bombed London.
Oh.
You know, but then after the war, he wasn't allowed to build anything war-like, so he built scooters and little three-wheeler bubble cars, which were micro cars.
Yeah.
And my brother-in-law's
that's
got it in Cape Town.
Yeah, well, we need some business.
You know, yeah, I think I'm going to put my brother-in-law in touch with him.
That's my life after Chill, is we're setting up this little business, and I want to
Okay.
support him in building it.
It's one of the things you have to do.
And yeah, no, he's good at it. I have no doubt he will make it a success.
Magic. I love it. And it's okay. So let's go. So from your folks, and your dad was doing. Where was he working? What? Mercedes?
On the railway.
Oh,
My
the
dad
railways.
was
The
on the
railways.
railway.
Oh, well, you know, my grandfather worked on the railway, but he was a wheel tapper as well. You know.
No, I never know when to believe this.
No, he was. No, Oom Paul was.
Okay.
I swear on my mother's grave. Oom Paul, I thought he was a Stasi-meester, but apparently he was a wheel tapper, which apparently is a very important job, you know.
No, listen, every job's important.
Exactly.
You know, and that's why I mentioned earlier, even in Chill, you know, we're a team. It's not just the sales guys. There's guys in the factory, you know, who work hard. They work night shifts. You know, there's logistics. You know, there's a whole supply chain. So it's the same in life with the way I see it is, you know, you go through a family. You know, everyone's got their job.
Yeah.
And as long as they enjoying what they're doing and using the God-given talent or the skill to their ability, I think anything's possible.
Yeah, you're right. You know, and it's sometimes hard to see that when you're in that zone.
But that's why I think sometimes it does take people just to take the blinkers off.
Yeah.
So, the other thing I wanted to touch on was my dad was a lot lamaki in his family of. He had 5 siblings.
The brain, zeker, ja.
And so I never met his parents because they died when he was young. But my mom was one of 5 girls.
Okay.
So I was very, very fortunate.
So your aunties?
That when I'm the eldest grandchild, and
Yes.
along came this boy. So my grandfather used to spoil me.
I was there. Give me a high five for that. I'm also the eldest grandchild, and the grandfather loved that, and because I was a boy as well. But you must have had then 4 aunties.
Oh yes.
That looked after you.
And we were like sisters. So they did look after me, and I won't tell you. Listen, don't ever get them on the show because they'll tell stories.
Are they still? Come on, put some in the comments. I want some aunties to put something in the comments.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, there's some comments. Let's have a look at some of the comments coming through there. Amazing, big-hearted and kind people. From Gary Hemmings. Thank you, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
You know,
Gary himself also.
Yes.
You know, what do you do for the arts and music? And,
He does.
He
lives it.
Hats off. You live it, and
He lives it.
Keep going.
Yeah. We've got Bay West going on properly. Ray Hizeroth. You go, Gary. Enjoy your retirement. He's also retired now. Ray Hizeroth. And I know. And Ray, I've threatened to have you on so many times, but you've got to come on. We've got to get you on at some stage.
100%.
You've got stories. I know you've got stories, Ray Hizeroth. I know that.
He is Yeah, he's a
Send me your
solid-
email or your cell number. Please, message me with your number, please, Ray. I need to get you on. Paul Hammett says, hello, Skip. Example to many, always time for everybody. I found that too. It's 26 years with you as our skipper. Hey?
I must say, I'm glad that came up. Thanks, Paul.
Yes.
We've had this Renoster golf group for 26 years. We started in January 2000.
Wow.
Um,
There you go.
Okay.
Renoster's.
There we
Yes,
go.
yes. Tell us about it.
No, it's almost like become a brand, which I may be about. But we play once a month together, golf. We tour once a year, and we have a meeting. It used to be once a month, but it's about every second month now.
Okay.
Because we've got older.
Yes.
And really, it's we've toured many places as a group.
Okay.
3 overseas trips.
Gee whiz.
We went to Thailand, went to Portugal, and just last October for our 25th anniversary, we went to Vietnam, which I want to tell you, if you ever want to go and see a place that will surprise you, is Vietnam.
Really?
Yeah. But
Okay,
no, it's
So
it is,
Renosters.
yeah.
Renosters golf there as well. And is that Paul Hammett? Is that Michael's brother? I think it might be.
My mate here from Ireland has just reminded me I need 3 more logs on the fire.
God, I think our backs are burning here, man. It's so bloody hot out there.
Yeah, there we go.
Guys, checking it out. She says, please can you show the in-house fan club? Go, come here. Come and show us the in-house fan club. Go, we've got she's going to go get a log. Oh no, we've got our first in-studio audience, which I think might be a good idea in the future. Hello, it's Philip Loebscher, all the way from the USA. He's great. He was my ex-GP.
Okay.
Now turned guitar player with the yellow hat.
That. Wonderful.
Stuart Portkitter, how's it? Gary and Gino, how's it? He's shown also.
Stuart.
Is he also overseas as well?
She's so good.
Gay's coming in to do the. Here we go. Put in a couple of logs on the fire. Gonna burn us alive, yeah. Oh man. And there we go. Peter Barnes, what a legend.
My good mate Peter.
Tell us about Peter. Come on.
I got too many stories that you won't like. The people on the show. No, but Dave Callahan reminded me of one the other day. I popped in there. We were chatting, and he bought what used to be Peter's place on the Crom.
Ah, right. Okay.
And he said, and he's done a lot to the place, but he said, Gary, I couldn't do anything for this patch here. Because one day from fishing, coming off the river, he arrived home because he had a little place next door. And he said, he arrived home and then the two of us were lying on the lawn, like passed out. But we were just resting because we were going back later. Okay. That's what he forgot. But he thought we were down and out.
Pissed. Oh, Peter, I can't believe it.
Peter and I go back a long way. And,
wise man, this is Peter's also. I'm going to do my little drumming thing at his shop. Peter, I'm going to come to your shop and do my drumming thing as well, please. Alan Stapleton, here we go.
Stapes, everyone knows Stapes.
Yeah, absolutely.
We go back a long way, and so nice to pop into old Greg because he's retired.
Yes, and
he is on the paddle court. He used to be on the squash court. I don't know if he's still playing squash. But,
tell us if you're still playing squash as well, Stapes, and of course Spa. And I just did the golf day. He invited me to do because he was called back to do the golf day, and I did the golf day. It was fantastic fun. Although it rained, I had to do my half an hour show turned into about 4 hours. But it was great fun. Thank you, Stapes. Always good to see you. And we love your poetry. I just got your mail. I haven't read it yet, but he does updates. He does fantastic updates in his emails as well. When you get on his mailing list.
He's gifted with a pen.
It is indeed Michael's brother.
And with the tongue.
There we go. So Michael was at school with me, Standard 1 at Clarendon Park, and he was a hell of a sprinter. I don't know if he is carried on with his sprinting afterwards.
Justin too, the other brother.
Oh, yeah?
Was a sprinter. He's
A
also
sprinter?
part of Renoster, Paul and Justin.
It must have been a genetic thing, the sprinting. You know, I remember he.
Short and fast.
Yeah. Because he kicked my ass. He did at school, and he was also a good friend of mine. In Standard 1, he was one of my best friends. And Teresa Smith, big brother from your sister in East London. There we go. She's still in East London.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So all my family is still in East London.
Kukompo.
Yeah.
There we go. You're an amazing
And
person.
so my mom's there with Teresa.
Oh, Mom says hello too.
Yeah.
Is your folks still alive and still going? Your dad?
My mum, no, my dad's
passed away,
But,
okay.
yeah, my mum stays with Teresa.
Oh,
and,
lovely.
Yeah,
Dave.
thanks for watching.
Yes,
Keeping
we love
it
you.
clean.
Teresa, we love you already. What does 6HF mean? I don't even know what that is. Bruce Hartland, Gary has so many great memories with Gay and yourself, Betch. Was it Bruce and Carol? So Bruce is...
It's Warren's dad.
Warren's
and
dad,
Carol
okay.
is my mom's sister.
Okay. Oh, all right.
And,
Okay.
and we spent, thanks, Bruce.
So one of your aunties, one of the four,
yes,
the four aunties.
But they lived in Joburg whilst we lived in Joburg.
Okay.
And we spent many times together at our house in Loneal. We used to drive from Benoni to Loneal for a braai and not get home till 2 days later. So, and that was because the fire wasn't ready for the first night.
It's one of those, ons gaan nou braai.
It was kind of no braai, exactly. Cousin, yeah.
Oh, you gotta love that.
Very, very good, and fond memories too.
Okay.
And Bruce, still working, tender age of 70 odd.
Gee whiz, eh?
You know, and he just loves it. And he's also been a large part of Chill Beverages growth over the years.
So he was involved as
He worked, but he worked for, with Platinum Stone.
Oh,
Ron
and
Smith
Stone, yes.
and that, and was very, very key, I think, especially on the score side.
So just a quick
Sky and
explanation of that Stone Brothers and Platinum Stone and...
so
there were companies that you were involved with. You were with Glaxo.
after I left the corporate world of GlaxoSmithKline,
GlaxoSmithKline.
I spent almost 20 years with them, going through the 2 mergers.
Okay.
But arrived here and had to do something.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I had friends that offered space that I could rent. And so I opened a wholesale liquor outlet next to Finro Cash and Carry.
Wow.
I had friends in the liquor game who said, "What the hell are you doing?"
Keith Clark, not.
Not so much Keith Clark. But no.
Casey, always involved somehow.
And Pop Spitzolati was
Pops.
very special at the time.
Wow, okay.
But anyway, from that was a stepping stone, and then I bought Stone Brothers.
Okay.
Which was a small agency.
Right.
I wanted to get back into what I knew.
Okay. I mean, how do you fund this? Do you use your pension? Do you,
I put everything we had into starting a business. A big risk.
Yeah.
And Gay is not a risk taker. But
she was going to crap on you if you didn't come and make success.
But you know what? We sit and we drive across the Tues River here. Yeah. And she will thank me.
Yeah.
She does.
Yes, I'm sure.
It's just one of those things at the time I wanted to do something on my own.
Okay.
And along the way, there's lots of people who you meet. Yeah. And I don't want to name them all because I'm going to leave someone out.
Yes.
But there were people, customers, there were friends, there were really, and to all of them I thank them because I got their unwavering support. Yeah. And that helped me, and then Platinum Stone was a culmination of a business that my business partner, we got together, Grant Smith.
Grant, okay.
Who's been, a lot of people know Grant.
Yeah.
And myself put together. And it was quite difficult. It was a difficult discussion to have when we were 50-50 in our business.
Okay,
and Chill came along and asking that I come and help them build the brands
and then it took you away from this.
And then but then I said, well, I was happy to water down shares and bring in other people, and we did.
For platinum, you're
For
talking
platinum,
for platinum. So because you moved away, it's an interesting thing because you're 50-50 partners. You're putting everything in it. Both of you are putting everything into it, and then you get an offer, and you have to take your time away from that.
Fortunately, for a year, that's why I say it's 13 to 14 years. Because for a year, I actually said, no, I'm not going to join, but we'll take your brands into Platinum Stone and see how.
That's the way to do it.
It is. And that's how it started.
Okay.
And I think for Grant, it couldn't have been an easy decision for him. I can understand that, but he accepted it, and he's one of the best partners I've had in business.
Okay. It takes a good person to do that, I think it takes a lot of understanding. You've got to stand away from the whole thing and look at it in your shoes. He could have been a difficult.
No,
partner,
sure, and who would have known? But I think if we look back, and we've discussed it, we made the right decision.
Yeah.
Whether it was by luck or whatever.
Well, and
we
also,
made the right decision.
obviously, Chill would be able to help that company as well. So you'd get more 100%. Business from Chill. So there was a bit of give and take, I'm sure.
And then just along the way, suddenly in other regions, I've built great relationships with similar businesses to Platinum Stone.
Yes.
To take our brands to the market.
Okay.
And so
sure.
I want to. I thought there was something I actually missed out was when I left East London.
Yes.
With Beecham in those days.
Yes.
And by the name of Rod Stevenson employed me at the tender age of 21.
Hey, did you study?
No.
No studies.
I went to my national service.
Yeah.
And then I had two options.
Yeah.
I had Gilby's.
Yeah.
To start as a rep, or
gin.
In those days it was called Gilby's. They had a few brands, but or Beecham.
Okay.
And I had a very wise uncle.
Yeah.
Winston Creel.
Yeah.
Who was married to one of my other moms.
Your aunties.
One of my aunties.
Yeah, you call them all your moms.
Yes. and he asked his advice, and he said, "Stay away from the liquor, go Beecham." And anyway, I started there, and I spent a year in East London with him, and then moved to Durban for 2 years.
Okay.
But I so enjoyed my cricket. Rugby was becoming less important to me, but I so enjoyed playing club cricket.
Okay.
And went to Durban for 2 years, played for 2 clubs in the 2 years there.
Okay.
And then went to Joburg, and our factory was our offices were in Isanda, where the factory was. So I had met people within Beecham, and they just loved Benoni, and they lived close, so I ended up in Benoni. And what a wonderful time I had in Benoni, playing cricket for Benoni Northerns.
Really?
With Gay's brothers.
Okay.
Roy and Ian. And through them, I met Gay. And
you see,
that's 33 years ago.
33 years.
Yeah,
applause for that. 33
and
years.
Then came, we had 2 sons. We've got 2 sons. Richard, the oldest,
and
is
Travis.
30, and Travis, who's turning 27.
And getting married soon?
On the 8th, and then getting married on the 16th.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, to Nika Jansa van Rensburg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
well, I'm sure she's going to be happy. It doesn't have to say such a long surname anymore.
Well, you're right. 100%. Yeah, so we're very happy. We're happy with our family life, our boys.
It's empty nest. Empty nest happens. It's like this when my own wife. I know we have our boys, and they're both ready to go. My eldest in Cape Town, and then whenever he comes back, then it's my wife is happy for a while, and then she's in a pile of sadness, crying and sadness after he leaves every time. It's like what every mother has to go through, I suppose. No, but now he's getting married. what's going to happen with Gay?
Well, you know, he's been living in Cape Town for a while. He went to Stellenbosch first, varsity.
Yes.
You know, and he's lived there since.
Yeah.
So he's been out of the home, but he communicates a lot more with his mother.
And Richard.
And Richard, same. But Richard's in Port Elizabeth. And he works in Platinum Stone.
Okay. So he joined the family business in the end.
He's joined that business in the end.
You know.
Yeah, and been led by Grant and Bruce and Alec in that business.
Yeah.
You know, helping him, and that's all we can ask for.
Yeah. And so no study. So literally in that work going.
You know what? My parents couldn't afford to send me to varsity at the time, but it didn't bug me because I think along the way I've been ambitious and I've learnt what I had to. I was always inquiring mind.
Yes.
Did the few courses I needed to do along the way, and I look back, you know,
success. I mean, you know, what is? I mean, people are sometimes so. They pressurize their kids to go to varsity. Got to do the varsity. Got to get your stuff. But does it really matter in the end? I think it matters. Your attitude matters in the end. I think.
100%. Look, I think today you need to have that degree behind your name.
You think? I don't know.
Yeah, you know, you're always going to have the edge.
In South Africa,
So,
you will.
Unless you get a break. And I got a break. And you know, there's also there are three people I must also mention in terms of a break through the years. Was a phone call when Travis, I was next to a rugby field. He was playing against Bishops. I won't tell the Bishops actually the score was because he was playing for Grey.
Oh, right, okay.
And actually it wasn't Grey, primary under 13.
Oh, wow.
And I got this call and kept coming through, and eventually I said, "Look, hello, I can't take it. Can I call you in an hour?" Which I did.
Yes.
And that was Ross Hobbs, who was part of Chill at the time, and his brother Grant, and John Stein. Then the three of them, you know, really convinced me, I think, in the end, to be part of Chill.
Okay.
So you know that's.
They obviously looked at your history and what you were doing.
I don't know what they saw.
Yeah, they must have seen something. You know, it's actually crazy because like in South Africa at the moment, you know, your degree would help you in a corporate. So you'll go straight into a corporate easily. With a higher pay grade, you'd start. But does it really help you with entrepreneurship? I don't think so.
Yeah, look, I think that's what was so nice about Chill in 2013, 14 was that it was an entrepreneurial-led business.
Yeah.
It wasn't a corporate.
Yeah. Yes.
And that is, you know, as you grow a business like that, it's always going to develop into.
Yes, it will eventually.
So I think the other thing that I got so many good memories about living in Benoni.
Yes.
And you know, a lot of, and I stopped playing eventually at the age of 30 cricket, and like I said, I was never. I was Premier League.
But you played a good game.
Premier League was my level, and some people maybe thought I shouldn't be there too, but it doesn't matter. What I wanted to say was that I met so many good people along the way. Sport, you know, and it's something that I've often said to people that work for me, people, even my kids. You know, there's three things: academics, sport, social. Try and have a balance.
A balance between those three.
Yeah.
So was it 2 weeks ago? I think we had Candice Parker on, and she said there's no balance. She doesn't believe in her balance. She just believes that you need to just get everything in.
Flat out. Pedal to the metal.
Pedal to the metal.
You know, when you're in your 20s, that's what you do.
Yeah, that is true.
I remember that, everything. You know, and I always thought that the next position above me that came open, I was going to go for it.
Yeah.
And that was, and I remember one of my managers at the time pulling me aside and said, "You know what, you've been in your position for 8 months.
Yeah.
You need to learn more.
It's not long enough.
Exactly. And to this day, I've never forgotten those words of Hilton Johnson.
Yes, okay.
And he he's still on social media.
Yes, yes, yes.
I pick up on it. But
Yeah.
yeah, so,
Yeah, mate,
so
that's-
sometimes you got to just slow down. And I've mentioned that to a lot of people, even who've worked for me,
Yes.
who are eager to grow.
Yes.
But you know what? There's still time to learn.
Yeah, and you've got
give
enough
yourself
time.
that
In your
time.
20s especially, you've got enough time to do that. So don't rush it too much if you're not ready, you know. It's true. So it's literally from national service then?
Yeah, straight into work.
Straight into work. How did you do 2 years?
2 years in the Air Force.
Oh, Air Force.
Some people say I didn't really do nothing. But
Did you fly a Mirage?
that was security masking.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I spent like 14 of those months in Rundu. But I also got to play a lot of sport in you know. The
Oh, so you played for Defence Force?
Yeah, cricket, volleyball, just to pass the time. Yeah. So
Volleyball?
Listen, this was 74 kilos when I was in doing my national service.
Yeah, everybody says that. Yeah, the national service.
It's because I love beer so much, and now I'm empty.
I know, and I'm also empty here as well. But I know we'll get to the section where we.
There's a little for Les.
There we
just
go.
a little advert.
Oh, there we go. Les?
Les from High Road.
High Road. It's a
Great
fantastic blend. This is the reserve, Director's Reserve, I believe, that we have in a bit of red wine. It's lovely. It's a bit of Cab Sav, I think it's a Bordeaux blend. He's going to get, there we go. There comes your glass. Get into it as well. You've got to do it. There we go. Lovely, a bit of wine. Yes, let's do some comments while we
Keep it clean.
Hello, Yaku Fall. Says Yaku. What is he doing there? Is he playing drums or something there?
It must be a
trophies.
student of yours.
He's got trophies. Yaku, how's it? Hello. And Carl Barmester. Hey, Carl, how you doing, man? Golf partner.
Yeah, Carl. So that's, that takes me probably, it's nice to see these comments because it jogs your memory.
Yes.
And one of my passions of life is playing golf. And Carl, we play in a team, we play in the Kiwi Cup. You've heard about
the Kiwi Cup is
It's
fantastic.
Samola every second year. It's based on the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
And Carl's in our team, amongst
Carl was
24 players, 12 on each side. Brent Kiwi side,
Yes.
and Scott Kiwi
Scotty's.
side.
Scotty's side.
Thanks, Carl.
Oh, that's imagine. Yeah, thank you, Carl. And Carl, of course, was on the show as well.
He has been a cricketer, a good sportsman himself.
Fantastic sportsman. Yeah. And
I'm not in his caliber.
And a good, running a good business as well there. I tell you what, he had a lot of stories on Carl as well. It was a good show. We had a good show there, Carl. And as I say, so I mean, your work has been your life. You know, you really did throw everything,
100%.
your whole mind, your whole soul into it. And I think, I mean, when we met for the first, officially for the first time, I did just pre-COVID. We did your national
Conference,
national conference, and I got on with everybody so nice. It was a great time. We had a good show, and I think meeting me for the first time was quite a shock for most of the guys. But
there was a bigger shock to follow.
Yeah, it was.
That
I
was
know,
COVID.
and that was COVID.
Yeah,
and I remember getting a hold of you just post that to get this very show going with Fitch and Leeds. Of course, you were very instrumental in getting Fitch and Leeds on board, and at that time, I tell you what, it was. There was no hope. Like there was nothing for me but this blackness in front. You know, it was like looking into the night with nothing, and all of a sudden there was a little flame. You know, for Fitch and Leeds that that hang on, maybe I can do something here. Maybe I can make something work. And it was a crazy time, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think, and you know, big shout out to Jamie Shaw, who you know, we had this idea of Gino Spot, but we didn't have the gear you got here today.
Yeah, I know, it was bad.
And in fact, I think it's gone close to what you had.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing your studio one. Now it's a pop-up. You know.
Yeah, we can do now a pop-up studio, which is fab.
But Jamie, you know, like I spoke to Jamie and I said, listen, you know, there's one thing that this sector is going to be hit hard by COVID, or is being hit hard by COVID. What can we do? Yeah. And I left it with him and he ran with it.
No, he was really great.
So thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
If you're watching. But,
I hope so.
You know, it's been great. So we've been on right from the beginning.
Yeah,
literally.
Not only equipment, but also just the support over the years. You know, and I know you jumped on board with all our live shows during that time as well, and it was such a help. It really was. And it introduced me to this whole concept of like. Of the online stuff, you know. The Gino Spot's been going for nearly close to 6 years, I think.
Yeah.
I think it is
2020.
Actually. Was it 6 years? Is it 6 years already?
And I'm sure it's over
March.
500.
It's March. 6 years now.
Yeah, you're right. Because just to remind you, we had our conference at Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And we
did.
And we arrived at at the airport the same time the gent from Hilton who came in with the virus.
Oh wow! Really?
We got back and it was announced.
Wow!
So I'm saying,
you're right.
You know, I'm not saying the exact same.
You're so right. Yeah,
we flew back, and suddenly, you know, 6 months later, we shut down. What's going on? But you know what? As much as it was not a good time, but I felt it was quite good for families. Yeah. And you know, just.
Certainly,
spending more time together.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting with Gay watching, which one of your favorites or some, you know, that you hold high in esteem. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I've got to get his name now.
Yeah.
From Durban.
Oren McElroy. Yes, Oren.
And his wife.
Yes. Oren and Lisa. Wasn't it amazing?
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, we used to watch this, and we used to hose, just go myself, and we used to hose ourselves, you know. Like, so these people got to start. You know, I remember a lady in Cape Town on the balcony, put up a camera, and started singing. And
Simon Shaw in PE, I always think of Simon because he set up on his roof. Yeah. And he started playing to his neighbours.
Well, so did. The guy from Centre Stage. Geez, I'm having
Wayne Callis. Of course, Wayne was instrumental.
Play over the valley there.
He was instrumental in getting me to start Gino Spot because I was phoning him constantly. We were always together, in touch with each other because we were in the band together, and we'd played so many. We played 1,000 gigs together. I'm absolutely sure. So I know him so well, and it was the first guy. He's just a completely ADD, always, all over the place. But when something like this happened, this COVID happened, he was the first one online. He had this laptop tied together with sellotape and blow dart. Yeah. And he was out there playing. He was jamming.
Yeah, it was good.
And he had I don't know, like thousands of people watching him. I was like, good Lord, Wayne, let's make a plan here. So we tried to play together. We made huge mistakes.
Yeah, but that's what made it fun because it was ordinary.
It was. It was.
No, as much as not such a good time, it was also good.
You're right. Yeah. And I mean, in those times, I think the retailers did okay. I think I know Spa and those guys, you know, Checkers 60/60. I mean, I'm sure took off at that time as well. It was crazy, you know, that sort of thing, you know.
Been a bit later, but it's you know, probably a brainchild of that.
Yeah, for sure. It had to be done, you know. These things had to be done. But and for the company, how was it during COVID?
So Score, it was brilliant.
Okay.
I mean, Score just pumped. It was amazing, and I think that not just score, but energy drinks. And,
Yeah, okay.
you know, there's this whole thing about energy drinks, good for you, bad for you,
Yeah,
whatever.
yes, yes.
You know, everything taken in. You know, how many bottles of
The
you
wine,
tonight?
the wine, we haven't last bottle of wine, yeah.
Yeah, so I know we had a good time through COVID from a business point of view. Yeah.
Okay, and then your interest in your things. I mean, I know you love your golf, but you enjoy your fishing as well. I see.
Yeah, fishing. You look, golf. I just want to touch on.
Yeah.
You know, I live here on the links at St. Francis. It is a fantastic place to stay. You know, over the year, 20 years, 19 and a bit years, Jeff and Liesel Claus have, along with Mark Wiley and the board, the developers, what they've done for St. Francis.
Yes.
But also allowing us to live on such an estate. We were very fortunate.
Yeah. Mike Wiley was WBHO.
That's right.
Right. So 'cause I remember doing gigs for them as well, WBHO. I remember those guys.
Yeah. And you know, we got them to thank for setting this up.
Yeah.
And it took a long time, but the estate's in a good space.
Beautiful.
So it's really enjoyable living. And then from here, besides the golf, you know, you've got the wild side. You can go fishing, walking, hiking. You've got Cape St. Francis. You've got
the beaches,
the surfing. There's the canals. And some great restaurants.
Yes,
So,
and the river.
so
the river
everything-
is amazing. You know?
Yeah, and Crom River.
Yeah.
So my fishing has been, that's where Peter Barnes and myself tend to spend most of our time fishing on the river, although I've said to him, you know, the last year has been a bit quiet, and now we've got to get back on track. And I got my brother here too, who loves it. So,
Magic.
Yeah. So
Back
Daryl,
on the fishing.
you'll
Up
be
the river
fishing.
or in the sea?
The only fishing I don't enjoy is deep sea.
Oh, you don't enjoy it?
Daryl does, but I'm one of those who feed the fish.
Your river.
I don't catch them.
Okay.
When I go deep sea.
So it's not actually being out deep sea. It's more the fact that you just sickle with the fishing.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I grew up with my dad with ski boats and river boats and you name it. But the thing there was, just when I got my sea legs with him, I moved inland.
Yes, it's a dam and a river.
And I never was. And when I came back, went out the first time, and I was calling George. So I don't mind. On the rocks and the surf, and yeah, we go.
I say surf from surf fishing. What about river fishing as well?
Love it.
Enjoy that.
Grunter fishing and.
Have you
Every
got
now
a-
and again
have
we
you-
get a cob, but
Have you got spots up here in the?
we've got our spots, but I think they've changed a bit, you know, of late. So we've got to find those spots again.
I'm going to have to get hold of my. I'm going to have to get hold of my guys for you know, but the guys that I've had on here, Garth. Who was it that I had on the Scrummy man? Man, he's also great with fishing. All my fishermen. Rhoda Kanaki was one. I know. Chad Alcock. That's the one I'm looking for. Yeah. Chad, I'm going to have to speak to Chad and see where I must.
That's what happens to our brains when we start getting at this age. You know, we can't remember everything.
Yeah, I know.
But,
and then the seagulls as well.
Yeah. You know, I've got Steve Emery who's fanatical.
What a legend.
I have to just say that. Thanks, dear. We need some wood.
And some more wood, yeah. Geez, like.
No, my wife threatened me about 3 years into our marriage, I think.
Yes.
She said, Gary, if you ever buy a boat, we done.
You're not allowed to buy a boat.
So the best boat now is your mate's boat.
Oh, there we go. That's exactly, you see. I've got a boat. It's fine. We can go.
I've got Peter, I've got Daryl, I've got, you know, like so.
Thank you, Gay, for the extra wood.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And I think you need to give me a bit of a fishing lesson because I've got this boat and we go up the Crom now. It's fantastic. I love it. But a bit of fishing would be a good idea, I think.
We must do it. I've got lots of time.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, this is also just before we get into the the other stuff. And the seagull regatta has been great. I mean, I love it. You've got a what's it, Wooner that you lease?
Winner, which I lease from
It's a boat, long boat.
Skommels, you know. Oh, sorry, I'm allowed to
Skommels.
say that on.
Yes, you can say Skommels.
Anyway, I lease it from him.
Okay.
When only for the regatta.
The regatta only.
And then we got Nas, Uncle Nas.
Nas, what a
who
legend.
Sorts out the motor for me.
I
So
saw
I'm
him at
sorted with things like that.
Brilliant. I love that. I see. I've just bought a boat as well. I'm actually going to be purchasing it now this coming week.
You know about it, Philip?
Philippa does know, but oh shit, it took a while for me to tell her. But I'm going actually Harvey's. So I'm only going Harvey's in the boat, with my uncle, my dear uncle.
I want to say one thing too, that,
Yes.
also, and a shout out to Dale Cunningham.
Yes, Dale.
Who the Kenton Seagull Regatta really has been
Unbelievable.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
And-
3,000 people there last time.
The thing is, there are also 317 boats, to organise that. And Dale, if you're watching, thumbs up.
Dale,
and
you're
high
an
five.
absolute legend.
Yeah.
It's amazing what you put together. The Kenton Seagull Regatta, for those of you watching, you can go there as a spectator, or you can go there as a skipper. And you if you've got an old Seagull motor at home rotting in the back, get it going, because that thing will start. I'm telling you, give it 2-3 pulls, and it'll go.
And there's 3 regattas you can go to now. It's the Kenton, the St. Francis, and the Breda.
And the Breda as well, which is Fulun.
Yes.
Fulun, which I've had some of his wine as well. He's got a wine farm
Very
out
good.
there.
Yeah, and
Fantastic.
he's also very generous. And
Yeah,
he has
lovely.
sponsorships and that. So
It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
And so our Seagull Regatta was fantastic this year. You missed out this year.
I had an opportunity to do something that I haven't done, and that was tiger fishing on the Zambezi.
That's nice.
And so I had to miss the regatta this year. But I
we
couldn't
forgive you
turn
for
that down.
Yeah.
And I have to state, I didn't catch a tiger fish. I did hook one, and
it
felt what it's
that's
like.
what they say. How big was it? Like
No,
this?
no, but I didn't
this
land
big.
it. But you know what? It's a good excuse. So I've got to get back.
You have to go again.
Yes.
Tiger fishing. And what about what was it? Fly fishing?
Fly fishing, I'm not that skilled.
Dahlstrom and those places?
I'm more skilled in golf
Oh, okay.
than fly fishing.
So
Some
it's
might not think that.
It's golf and fly fishing for now. But I mean,
Not fly fishing.
sorry, golf and
tiger fishing.
golf and
And
fishing.
grunter.
Just grunter fishing, yeah. So you know how to do that.
I must tell you, so that brings me on to another thing.
Yes.
So the one thing I enjoy is people.
Yes.
So I've got lots of groups that I belong to.
Okay. Yes.
So if it's not Renoster Golf,
Yes.
it's the Wednesday school at the links.
Okay.
It's the Hugga Hugga
Oh.
fine dining and fishing.
Oh, you fell on your head somewhere there. Wasn't that Hugga Hugga? Where you fell
can't
on
remember.
You fell up.
I can't remember. Anyway, and then there's the Grunter Hunters here in St. Francis
okay.
Bay. They have a gathering that I just got to find. I'm going to have all the time in the world, and I just have to say to them. So that's it's Dean Laval and Ellen Kynoch and. There's a number of guys.
Oh, somebody tag these
A lot of
people.
the members don't actually know me because I've only been on one trip, but I'm part of the group. So I've got more time now, guys. I'll be there.
Oh, is it Smiler Smith there saying we're going to be here till midnight with a braai? You're right. Ons gaan nou braai. What do you want? And Smiler is one of the guys that I think he was in my year. I think he was 1988 matric. Is that right, Smiler?
Is that
He was
Stuart
with Hagen.
Smiler? Which Smiler is it? Stuart?
I don't
didn't see
know.
it.
I just
Anyway.
know him as Smiler. He's been around. It was at the
I
golf.
just realised I can't believe we've been talking for an hour
I
and
know.
15 minutes.
No, we're gonna do our either or. We're gonna do either or now, just to find out a bit of stuff about your personality, Gary de Bruin.
That's fine.
Let's check it out. Do it. All right. So it's the either ors now. So laundry or dishes.
Neither. I've got a good one.
I think she's going to give you some crap afterwards as well. Messy desk or clean desk?
Organized chaos.
Oh, organized chaos. Oh, that means a
I
clean
know
desk.
I know where. No, I know where everything is.
Okay, but to
Doesn't look
everybody,
clean.
to anybody else, it looks like a bloody mess.
Somebody moves something, I'll know it's me.
Okay, nice. I like that. Pizza or Chinese?
Definitely pizza.
Really?
I love
Italian?
Italy.
So
So
like-
can I
Yes.
just jump on that? So
Yes.
that's one of the other things I love. We were talking about golf, fishing, but traveling I really love.
Okay.
And my favorite places that I like to visit is Ireland because of the people and the great golf courses. Italy because of the food,
Their food, they're very
and
nice.
their wine
Yes.
and their just the way they are.
The family thing.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
And I'd like to spend more time in places like Croatia and Scandinavia.
Croatia is absolutely beautiful. I know
I've been
that.
there, but I haven't seen enough of it.
Scandinavia, I'm not sure. It's, Norway,
We're
Sweden,
heading in June, so I'm going to
Norway, Sweden, where both.
and Finland and
Finland.
Denmark. Yeah.
There's a Monty Python skit on Finland. Which
Sorry,
is
I
very funny.
interrupted.
No, it's fine. It's all good. All good. No, that's good. Art museum or history museum?
When I travel, probably history.
Yeah. I'm with you with the history. Art museum. My mother was an artist. My brother's an artist. She's art. She was always art. I love the history. I try and put myself in there. Try and imagine myself in that moment. Okay, attend a party or host a party?
I love hosting.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice. You have
I
a
do.
party, yeah. How does Gay feel about that? That's the problem. That's the thing. 'cause,
Yeah, I love it. This is my space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is it. And we're right in here tonight. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so, lose sleep or skip a meal?
No, I need my sleep.
You need your sleeper. I'll tell you, get it. It's like, okay, I'm not going to skip that meal.
I do sleep well though.
I do. Yeah,
Generally.
a good sleeper. Oh, that's good. So you wake
When
up.
my head hits the pillow, I'm asleep.
You wake up refreshed. Yeah, it's a good thing. That's a good thing. And a bargain or what's it? Top shelf? Oh, I see. Like, okay, so others. Do you rather spend the money, or do you look for a bit of
No, I think
a bargain?
my wife would differ with me, but I've learned to go for quality.
Quality. And Gay, she's like, what the hell are you spending that money on?
Exactly.
Yeah, so of course, there's always a line that you cross where you spend far too much on something that you shouldn't be spending on,
Yeah.
Where you could have done with the bargain and it would have been fine.
Good quip.
Goed koop is duur koop. Okay, city or countryside?
Countryside.
You like countryside, but you're
But
more
I've
of a
grown into that.
camping or glamping?
No. I can do both. My wife glamping.
Glamping.
So,
There's
glamping.
none of that rubbish. Planning it or winging it?
Depends on the.
Depends on what it is.
It really does. In business, I like to be planned. I like to plan things. But like tonight is winging it.
Winging it tonight. Yeah, that was good. Success or happiness? Ooh, that's a difficult one.
Oh, this is an age thing. So I would say until you, in your 30s, success was key. But I think we, and I'm talking about myself, post mid-30s.
Okay.
Happiness.
Happiness is more important now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your family. I mean, obviously, your family and your relationship
It makes a big difference.
I think that is it. But like I was saying, the business side can be so exciting at times. Like I was saying when the time came when Chill Beverages was a smaller company and it kind of grew and the sales grew and you got those different markets and stuff like that. That's exciting.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah.
That's why I say, different stages of your life. I think you move through different paradigms.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, and it's also important. There's two things. One is, I think your spouse can really
Yes.
help you in that
Yes,
space,
or not.
No, but they can,
Yeah.
and your kids can help.
Yeah.
But you need to just have. It doesn't have tunnel vision. So just be aware and of things around you. And I've seen some close friends of mine who just of late, and I won't mention the one in particular, but has seen that.
Yeah.
And I think he's flourishing.
Yeah. Anything I always think of mentors. So if you look through your life, I know it's going to be it's too many people to name, but if there are any specific people that you think were really instrumental in getting you where you are.
Without a doubt, in my career, I've had two uncles, Bruce Hartland, three actually. Bruce Hartland, my late uncle Winston Creel, and Merrick Brent.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time with him as a youngster.
Okay.
In business, without a doubt, in my Beecham days, a guy by the name of JB or Johan Botha.
Okay.
Hilton Johnson, I mentioned.
Yes.
Those were in my 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
And I think, even in Chill, you draw on people in the business.
Yes.
I mentioned them earlier, John Stein, he's Grant Hobbs. Okay. Just because they're people with different views, etc.
And people that are willing to give of their time and give their attention to you as well.
Yeah.
Which is so important,
And I'm sorry if I've left some out, because there are some.
Yes.
I also remember Greg John Jock from my GSK days.
Okay,
And there are people who've made an influence in my life. I mentioned Bob Spitzolati.
Yes.
He had an influence on my life.
Yeah.
And
And so sort of final couple of questions. One I always like to know is what would people be surprised to hear about you, or something that people would be that people wouldn't know about you.
Yeah, that I played in the cadet band at school.
Hey, what did you play?
I played bass drum, tenor drum, side drum, drum major.
Drummer.
There we go.
Drummer. There we go.
A lot of people probably don't know that. I played in the East London Callies pipe band as well.
Yeah.
I recall in my matric year, there was a newspaper in East London, not the Dispatch. It was more of a family. I forget the name of it actually. And
like the Sun or one of those ones.
Yeah, but anyway.
Okay,
and I remember the headmaster at the time coming to me and saying, it would be good. It was Tony Fullion.
Yeah.
It would be good to portray versatility in this newspaper. And you already play in the pipe, in the cadet band.
Yes.
You play first team rugby, you play first team cricket.
Yes.
And there's this thing coming in, why don't you go and sing in the choir? And I said, okay.
Yeah.
And funny enough, and there was this article about me in this newspaper, but it was, I just went and sang in the Orient Theatre. And, and I started the song off in Xhosa.
Okay.
And it was a few lines, but it was trying to get people to understand there's more to schooling, sport, and just cultural, etc.
Everything.
Yeah, and
amazing.
I felt embarrassed about doing it for 1 second.
Yeah, I know.
And then suddenly,
this is right.
So I've got a few mates who think they're better singing than me.
Oh, you know, in the beer bottle singing.
Yeah. So the Renoster guys, they know me.
Do the reverb thing with the beer bottle.
Yeah.
Because you can sing into a beer bottle and it sounds like reverb.
Well, it sounds like, for those who know Telly Savalas, he did sing. He wasn't just Kojak in the movie.
No, he was very talented.
Anyway, but I won't go there. But that's the other thing I really enjoy is music.
Yeah.
So I love listening to music. You know that.
Yes, I know. Yes.
We've sat here and put on stuff.
Music appreciation. It's lovely.
Yeah, but I think we're heading. I've spoken far
okay,
far too much.
Here we go. Brilliant hosts. Here we go. They are brilliant hosts.
You know what I'm getting? Thanks, Rob. I'm getting the look from my dear wife.
I think I might have seen the T-shirt before. It might be a favourite. This one, yeah.
This
What
is
is that?
my favourite golf course I've ever played.
Oh.
In fact, well spotted, Rob. This is Royal Portrush Dunluce.
Okay. Where's that?
In Ireland.
In Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland.
It's
Oh my word.
and it is. So I've got a few favourite courses in Ireland. Port Stewart, another.
Okay.
And I got to play Royal County Down last year.
Lovely.
So those are special.
Yeah.
But I have to mention, I keep track of all the golf courses I've played.
Okay.
Played about 191 golf courses in my life.
It's a lot
But
of courses.
my wife would not know that I played that many.
Well, now she does.
But no. But you know what? I think the big thing about that is I keep my top 10. And in South Africa, we got great courses.
Yeah.
Like this very course
the
here,
links.
and the links, Charles Blauer, he is fantastic. The way he keeps this course in good nick, and his team.
Lovely.
And then Glendower, I love the golf course up in Joburg. It's one of my favourites. The links at Fan Court.
Lovely.
And I can go on with a few others.
Yes.
So that's...
You enjoy your golf thoroughly, I know that.
I enjoy it, and Rob noticed the shirt I'm wearing.
The shirt as well. Okay, so final two questions are always the same. We always do like a proudest moment in your life, and you can say your kids, but that's your kids are always your favorite. Yeah. Proudest moment in your career, work life, or anything like that, and then also a time when something's gone completely wrong. Something that's got like a bugger up, a cock up of note.
Sure.
So let's do proudest moment first.
Okay, so I think, as you say, apart from your family and stuff like that, I really do believe building the brands in Chill Beverages has been, and the support we've got along the way as well.
Starting from that little rented
so that's
place.
how I got it. I mean, I can map it out, and so that is really a proud moment. Where it's gone all wrong, I'm going to share something about a trip in the US.
Yes. Oh God.
Where we Gay and I, before we had kids, we decided to go to the States, and we spent a month traveling.
Yeah.
And we ended up at the last 2 days in Key West.
Okay.
And it literally, we were sitting at a table like this.
Yeah.
And we were drinking those fishbowl margaritas.
Oh God. Okay.
So I won't go into the detail.
Well, it's a lot of margarita.
But when we got off the stool, we didn't have legs.
Too many margaritas.
Too many. Well, we only had 2.
Oh, well, it's enough. A big one. Oh my God.
That was the end of our holiday. And it wasn't
Oh dear.
a good one.
Stop going.
There's a lot more to that night, but I can't tell it on air.
I'm sure. Well, there's Alta van der Merwe. How's it, Alta? Nice to see you too. She's organised so many charity events over the years.
Wonderful.
Alta, we love you, Alta, and I hope you're all good. And Gary de Bruin, it's been fantastic to have you on the show.
No, thank you, Gino.
Thank
I
you.
know I've overshot the mark by half an hour.
We're an hour and a half already. Yeah, I know. It's been fantastic fun, and we're looking forward to the braai now. No one on the braai.
I just want one more little advert.
Yes.
We're having Karoo chops.
Oh, lovely.
I've got some
From where?
very good friends on the estate here that farm in Victoria West.
Yes, so ek moet bietjie van hulle
Jannie and Bimpy will have
Jannie and Bimpy, we saw them at the Seagull Regatta.
That's them. So
They were there.
So we're going to be...
Dankie
burning
Jannie,
some of
ons gaan bietjie van jou Karoo chops eet vanaand. Dit gaan baie lekker wees. But thank you so much, Gary. It's been fantastic to have you on the show. Finally get you on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
And share a bit. It's been wonderful.
Great.
And we'll see you next week, everybody.
Thanks for all the support.
Yes, absolutely. Cheers, guys.
Relax, sit down. Coming out of PE town. Drink, find a shot. Never mind your liver, get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Have a Gino shot.
Gino shot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Get to Gino's spot.
Gino spot.
Have a laugh, have a giggle, and exercise your middle. Get to Gino's spot.